Welcome.
Welcome back to the second half of Battle Arts Academy Wrestling! I'm super excited. I hope you guys are too. If you enjoyed the first half, that's great. But ladies and gentlemen, these are the main events of the evening. These are our championship and #1 contendership matches. These are the cream of the crop, the best of the best of Battle Arts Academy. That said, ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is a tag team match for the Battle Arts Academy Tag Team Championships.
Mic check, 1, 2.
And due to the circumstances of last month's brawl, there will be no count-outs.
This thing on?
Yes, it is. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good.
Pretty fantastic, I must say.
Okay, I'm going.
Sure. Like.
Introducing the competitors. First, the challengers. Fighting out of the blue corner, the team of Always Right, Ryan Wright, and Runyanov, Russian Collusion. And their opponents. Fighting out of the red corner at a combined weight of 420 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, they are your reigning, defending Battle Arts Academy Tag Team Champions, Matt Black and John Gonzalez.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and you're tuning in to the Tag Team Championship match of Battle Arts Academy here tonight. And I am joined by the woman herself, Bianca Carelli.
Why, hello, brother. The woman herself, I like that.
Yes.
Ooh, look at those shiny belts. I wish I had a shiny belt around my waist. Who knows? Maybe next month.
Only time will tell.
Oh, and there is the belt. Oh, there's Ryan Wright. Gets the headlock.
So apparently, Ryan Wright is always right. Do you agree?
Well, we'll have to see. I'm sure he's going to do something wrong in this match. Oh, like, you know, that couldn't have felt very nice.
Oh, he's taking a little bit breather, Ryan Wright. But he has to realize he's going up against the tag team champions. Oh, big slap. Oh, Ryan Wright kicking out one there.
And they tagged in. Okay.
That's what I like about the tag team champions. You can see that they're actually going to form as a tag team. You can see that cohesive unit.
cohesive unit, definitely. Yeah, they're doing things in unison. They had that strategy right there, probably from the get-go. Who knows?
However, Ryan Wright has his tag partner, and he comes all the way from Russia. So, you never know what's going to happen. Will there be some underhand tactics or not?
Are you implying that Russians are evil?
Well, I'm British, so I'm not too sure about that. We're just going to have to see.
Oh, here we go. And double.
Oh! That's good, though. You can see how Ryan Wright and the Russian is on the same page tonight.
I believe his name is Runyanov.
Runyanov?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if he'll be running out of this ring later on against our tag team champions.
Well, we're definitely going to find out here tonight. As you can see, Runyanov first, Matt Black in the ring right now. The referee making sure the rules all down the line by making Ryan Wright hold onto the tag ropes.
Runyanov grabs the ropes. Ooh, Matt Black has the advantage here. And another tag.
The tag team champions definitely one of, if not the most powerful tag team force that ever has been in Battle Arts Academy.
Well, I guess that's why they have the belts. Well deserved. As you said, very cohesive as a unit. You can see that in their quick tags that they're making.
However,
I'm sure Ryan Wright was thinking maybe that wasn't the right decision.
Also as well, right now, you got to realize that there's no count out here, too.
Okay, so that means what? They can fight all around the ring and they won't get counted out? Okay,
yes.
Just confirming, you know.
So, nobody will be counted out, so the titles won't change hands. On the outside, right? So the titles won't ever change hands because they will never get counted out. So the only way to win is by submission or pinfall.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And as you can see, the count out rules are definitely happening right now because both tag teams are fighting on the outside.
Holy, look at that power. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ryan Wright has his foot. Helped him out there.
Runyanov just threw John Gonzalez into the post.
His whole entire head just smacked right into that corner post. He's probably going to be down for a while.
Yeah, that might have easily been a concussion right there. He went head first.
And now Matt Black is getting the double beat down right now. And now it's just running off there.
1, 2. Oh, that could have easily been it, ladies and gentlemen, because Matt Black just went back first into the post. However, Matt Black showing the champion spirit by kicking out on 2, even though he just got his back just went full force into the steel post.
Look at that athleticism. He just hopped right over that ring and right onto him.
Ryan Wright just making that look easy. You can tell his skills. He has definitely been putting the reps in the gym, been putting the reps in the match, just by that pure experience.
And you can just hear those shots to the back ringing all the way throughout the arena. Vicious.
And there's a reason why Ryan Wright and Runyanov is in the match tonight, because they deserve this tag championship match.
And here comes Runyanov. Let's see what he... Oh, powerful forearm to the back. Oh, wow.
Oh, and a big thunderous slam to Matt Black. And Runyanov just mocking the tag team champions.
John Gonzalez definitely took a sharp hit to the head when he went and hit that corner. I just saw him touching his forehead, so I hope that that injury won't be too much of a setback for them in this match.
And the crowd's getting behind the tag team champions here tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but Runyanov just absolutely smothering Matt Black. Oh, and a big shot to
so
John
cheap.
Cook. Yeah, very, very cheap tactics from the Russian Runyanov.
You know, it might be cheap, but I guess if it works, it works.
The referee's definitely got his eyesight tested by. The referee's going to need eyes in the back of the head pretty much during this matchup.
I don't think that's possible to have eyes on the back of your head.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's definitely got his work cut out for him. So what would your advice would be to these guys in order to capture the tag team champions?
You know, stay hydrated, eat your greens, work hard in the gym. Ooh.
Yes.
And train with your partner, because you know how we have seen, you know, a couple of cool moves that these guys are doing as partners and pairs. And I think, you know, when they work together, that's really where they get the advantage when it comes to the tag team championship.
You have a very, very valid point, Bianca.
Thanks. Well, what would you suggest?
Pretty much exactly what you just said.
Oh, and wraps him up with a schoolboy and... Ooh.
Ryan Wright, man, what a specimen that guy is. Just making their air time just... I'm pretty sure he got like 5 seconds in the air there. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. He must have invisible wings.
Yeah. Might be an angel or the devil.
Probably the latter of the two.
1, 2. Oh, that could have easily been it. Matt Black looks in some distress there. Just Runyanov and Ryan Wright just making Matt Black their ragdoll right now. What do you think Matt Black needs to do in order to get ahead? And a big maneuver from Matt Black. Just desperation, as you can see there. But yeah, what does Matt Black need to do in order to get
exactly
ahead?
What he keeps on doing, you know, trying his best to fight back, trying his best to, you know, make sure he's not taking too much of a beating, protecting himself. And oh man, what a heartbreaking situation we have right in front of us here. Oh, he gets to the corner and his partner is down. That is devastating.
Meanwhile, Ryan Wright went on the outside to John Gonzalez and...
John Gonzalez.
Yes. I'm sorry, his name's a little bit too fruity for me to pronounce with my British accent.
Understandable. Oh, man. Again, you know, you said earlier, what does it take for these tag teams to be successful? And that's exactly what we just saw, you know, Runyanov and Ryan Wright do. Ryan Wright went around and helped him out. Now they have the advantage. So.
What a competitive match it is here tonight at Battle Arts Academy between these two stellar tag team partners and the tag team champions.
Surprise, Runyanov. Look who it is. Oh, man. That knee was pretty devastating.
Did you just see that?
Oh my gosh.
John is firing up.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
Very, very impressive skills from the tag team champions.
Such power and athleticism we're seeing here.
Yes.
He is taking them both on right now, both of them. John Gonzalez looking around, trying to find some inspiration. Oh, I think he's going to go up the ropes.
However, he has to be aware of Runyanov on the outside there. This is a tag team match.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. He has the... Ooh, ouch.
But Matt Black straight on Runyanov. However, John just got posted on the ropes. His groin looks in agony.
Oh, no. Matt Black went to go check if his partner was okay and got a really hard shot to the face.
Ryan Wright, what could he possibly be going for here? Ryan Wright and John on the top rope. However, John just managing to fight back there. Ryan Wright.
Do you think he's gonna go?
I don't know what's gonna happen here, but we're just gonna have to watch and see. Anything is possible.
Oh my God, I think he's gonna go for it.
Oh my God, did you just see that?
That's incredible.
That was like a post spear.
Oh my God, no, Runyanov comes in with a chair. Oh my God.
Runyanov is having none of it.
Oh my gosh, he's just going crazy. He's going crazy.
Just hitting.
Somebody has to stop him.
Hitting the tag team champions with the steel chairs. Yes, somebody definitely needs to get out here and stop these guys.
All havoc. Oh my gosh.
Anarchy is breaking loose.
It is wild out here. I can't believe that he's still going crazy.
Wow, just look at the audience members. They are all in complete shock. See, I told you, you can't trust the Russian Runyanov because you never know what's going to happen. My instincts were right about Runyanov and Ryan Wright just having to take them dirty tactics. But what the hell? What the hell is Ryan Wright possibly be going for?
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Wow.
Well, I'd say they deserve that.
Ryan Wright was almost setting Matt Black up for a pile driver, but John just managing to save the day there.
And they keep going. They keep going. Look, Matt Black getting a little bit of payback, it looks like, with the chair on Ryan Wright. Oh, and John Gonzalez is fighting with Runyanov up the stairs. Holy. No stop.
These guys are just pure brawling on the outside. Now,
oh my
finally,
gosh. Everyone's rushing out. Wow. Everyone's coming out now.
The whole entire roster is out here.
Holy. I've never seen anything like this happen in the history of Battle Arts Wrestling. This is crazy.
That's enough. Guys, that's enough. Stop. Guys, break them apart and hold them apart right now. It's gone too far. It's enough. Stop. Stop.
Oh
guys,
my God.
Stop. Hold them back. Guys, stop.
The man himself, Anthony Carelli, has now come out here and is trying to put a stop to this, and it doesn't seem like anybody is listening
Hey.
Holy.
These guys are just not stopping.
Stop. Calm down. Calm down. Stop. Stop. Listen, get to the back. Take him back. Take him back. Just go. He doesn't have to stay here. Take him back. You wait a second. You stay right there. You stay right there.
Looks
Take
like
him
they
back.
finally got them separated now. That's good.
Wow, this is absolutely crazy.
Not the first, not the second. This is the third time that you guys try and have a match, and this kind of garbage, I don't want to swear, goes down and we don't get a finish. People come out here to watch a match, they come out here to watch a contest, and they don't get to see the end result because you guys can't contain yourself. Enough is enough. Last time you were disqualified, last time you were counted out. Next time we're going to solve it right here in the steel cage!
Oh my God.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I heard that.
Did he say steel cage match?
He said
Are you serious?
I can't believe that. A steel cage match?
Ladies and gentlemen, next month, Battle Arts Academy Tag Team Championship match in a steel cage!
Wow, I am in complete shock.
Just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, holy, it got freaking crazier.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our co-main event of the evening, and it is for the Battle Arts Academy Light Heavyweight Championship, and it is set for one fall.
Yeah, it was like John Gonzalez. Oh, those Italian names.
It's like Mexican.
Introducing the competitors. First, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner from Stirling, Scotland, weighing in at 171.5 pounds, Freedom Wallace. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner from Pickering, Ontario, weighing in at 201 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, he is your reigning, defending Battle Arts Academy Light Heavyweight Champion, the extraordinary Chris Edwards.
As you heard there from Matt Bradley, this is the light heavyweight championship match tonight here at Battle Arts Academy.
Let's hope it has a better ending than our last title match that we just had.
Yeah, as you probably just previously seen, the tag team championship match broke out in a pure brawl, leading to next show in a steel cage match for the tag team championship. However, right now, this is for the light heavyweight championship with Freedom Wallace and Christopher Edwards.
Chris Edwards, that's right.
I'm actually pretty shocked at Freedom Wallace not having his tag team partner out here in his corner. Freedom Wallace is trying to show something by coming out by himself.
Yeah, that's pretty odd. They are always together. Him and his cousin, Bradford Montague, are almost inseparable in the fact that he came out here by himself. It makes you wonder why.
Do you know where Bradford is by any chance, Bianca?
I don't know, maybe shopping for more kilts. Oh, he came into the arm there. Ooh. And he got him down to the ground.
These light heavyweights are definitely proven they are very, very skilled at the mat wrestling.
Ooh, and
just look at the technique on show here. Very, very impressive.
Just did a hip toss right into an arm lock there without hesitation.
I definitely feel Yuki Ishikawa will be watching this match from Japan and be very, very impressed.
I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. Ooh. And the ref's counting. Oh my gosh. Already with the cheap shots, man. And that's what he gets.
Oh, and a big, huge hip toss into an armbar from Chris Edwards.
Oh, but Freedom still has his hand. It's not exactly locked in yet. Oh, he still has the fingers.
Oh, but it is. He's just lost his grip.
Oh, but he got it back. How's he gonna get out of this one?
Oh.
And his foot is on the rope.
Chris Edwards breaking it, even not on the count of one there.
Freedom was quick to grab that ankle there.
Freedom was, as soon as he broke it, he was back in there.
That's the kind of focus that it's going to take if he really wants to take this light heavyweight championship away from Chris Edwards. So
yes, both of these contestants are very phenomenal in the art of submission.
Oh, there we go.
This is for the light heavyweight championship. So these guys have been in the gym, have been coming here every day at Battle Arts Academy, putting the work in, making sure that they're trying to beat each other through the front door to get in the gym, and making sure they're the last ones to leave. These guys have been putting everything in for this match tonight here at Battle Arts.
Freedom escapes the ring. I guess that drop kick to the face was just a little too much for him. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Wow, that was actually shades of Yuki Ishikawa, speaking of him, right? So you never know. The Freedom Wallace is definitely he's been here for how long? He's been here since Battle Arts Academy's doors has opened, Freedom Wallace. So you never know what can happen. He's definitely one of the veterans here at Battle Arts Academy, whereas Chris Edwards is a little bit newer to Battle Arts. However, he is the current champion.
Yeah, when you put it that way, Freedom Wallace has been here for a long time, and he definitely has a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge. And so who knows how Chris Edwards is really up against here. Like you said, he is newer, and so obviously he fares pretty well, but has he had a one-on-one match with a competitor as fierce and knowledgeable as Freedom Wallace? I'm not.
Well, we're definitely going to find out here tonight, because this match, as you can see right now, these guys are just, it's like almost like a chess match, you know?
You know, that's a really great way to put it, because they really are going back and forth here.
And a big clothesline. Things just got turned up here. It went from submission, and Freedom Wallace actually breaking that curse there from submission in order with a big clothesline to Chris Edwards.
Chris Edwards is holding his arm. I think he might be injured.
However, Freedom Wallace is like a shark of water. He smells blood with Chris Edwards just making sure Chris Edwards' arm is almost broken. Chris Edwards, as you can see, is nursing his arm, and Freedom Wallace notices that.
Oh, and he hit him right there. Definitely a smart move. Not necessarily nice, but I guess you don't have to, be nice to win that shiny belt. In fact, being nice is probably not encouraged when it comes down to winning that shiny belt. Yeah. So I guess he's doing what it takes.
In a singles competition, it is every man or woman for themselves, sadly. So these guys are just putting everything on the line tonight.
Oh, and what a nice judo throw into it. And oh my gosh, that's incredible. That's incredible. I love that sequence of moves. Clearly, Freedom Wallace is a very, as I already said, a knowledgeable competitor. And Chris better find his way out of this quick before he loses his title.
Oh. Did you just see that dropkick from Freedom Wallace? Freedom Wallace just turned up.
Honestly, I felt like I felt that dropkick. It was so hard. I feel like it echoed throughout the whole arena. I would definitely not be wanting to take one of those dropkicks.
However, Chris Edwards just looks in so much pain with his arm. It might be broken or it might be dislocated. You never know.
Fighting through that pain, that's quite incredible. And I guess another reason why he is the title holder, because he's still going, and you can see he's really not only fighting Freedom Wallace, but he's fighting a mental game to stay in this and try and win this.
Yes, did you just see that? Chris Edwards giving Freedom Wallace a taste of his own medicine by doing the same move Freedom Wallace did to Chris Edwards earlier on. But Chris Edwards just trying to gain some momentum here. What can he possibly be going for? Oh, up and over. Chris Edwards showing that fighting spirit.
And he's made his way to the top rope. Oh my gosh. That was incredible. He just flew. Even with his arm injured, he managed to get himself up there and propel himself. And he actually took down Freedom Wallace.
Wow. Freedom Wallace was just baiting him. Oh, and a big diamond cutter here. That might be it, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Chris Edwards just managing to kick out on the count of 2 there. That could have easily been a count of 3.
I thought it was over there. I was convinced, honestly.
But Chris Edwards showing that champion spirit. He is the current champion, and he's definitely showing that just by that pure heart and determination to capture and retain that championship belt.
Oh my God. Oh, and he landed right on his arm again. It was already injured. If he had landed that would have been quite the damaging move for Freedom Wallace. Oh man, got him again.
Wow, Chris Edwards just getting stretched.
Yeah, he really is getting stretched there. Oh my God. And he's lifting him despite all of Freedom's efforts to destroy his spirits and his strength. He got him back down to his back. Holy.
1, 2. Oh, but he still gets out into the armbar there.
That is some serious heart. I'm thoroughly impressed.
These guys are just working each other's arm. Oh, and Freedom Wallace taps.
Oh my God. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner.
Chris Edwards just managing to dig deep.
He topped him out. That's incredible. That's incredible.
Heavyweight champion.
He deserves that belt.
The extraordinary Chris Edwards.
To go up against such a vet and still come away with the win and defending his title like that.
Very, very impressive victory.
Very, very.
That is why Chris Edwards is the light heavyweight champion of Battle Arts. Just that heart and determination, even though his arm was almost broken, managing to find a way to dig deep and give Freedom Wallace a taste of his own medicine by making Freedom Wallace tap
One more
out.
time, your champion, Chris Edwards, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening, and it is to determine the #1 contender to the Battle Arts Academy Heavyweight Championship.
Definitely didn't see that coming.
Does that sound familiar, Bianca?
Yes, it does. Of course it does. You know, my best friend. My best friends, actually, both of them. Wonderful guys, hardworking, smart, determined. Kind of like myself. Hardworking, smart, determined. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm curious as to why they're out. I had no idea this was happening.
Every time I hear this music, it makes me crave a chicken parmesan.
Cut the music. We're not here to play tonight.
You
Mike's
tell
got
him.
something to say.
Tell him.
No, 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 no. Sit down, shut your mouth, you Mississauga rednecks, and listen to what I gotta say. Listen. I just wasted the last 2 hours of my life waiting for the main event to find out that there's a #1 contenders match for the heavyweight championship. Let me remind all of you, I don't need to compete for the #1 contender spot. I am the #1 contender. You can boo all you want. Back in January, shut your mouth and listen to what I gotta say, okay? Back in January, I was the one to win a 30-man over-the-top battle royal, and I still have yet to receive my heavyweight championship match. This match shouldn't even be happening. And listen, I don't care who we gotta call out, but somebody's gonna make this right. Tell him.
Maybe Ryan,
Hey,
right?
silenzio! Pasquale De Papa sta parlando, stati zitto, capisci? Now, you know why, Mike? You are not the chosen one. You know why? Because of that commissioner, Anthony Carelli. He's got something against the De Papa family. He doesn't want us to have all the gold again, like we've always had. So you know what? If the commissioner had any Coyuna, I say in Sicilian so they don't understand, he would come out and he would correct what he has done wrong. You should be the champion. You should be in the main event. So you know what? Until we get what we want, we will not leave this ring.
Oh, and here comes Anthony.
Hey,
Carelli.
it's my building. I can stay here all night. I have a suite upstairs, unlike you rednecks. Oh, speaking of the commissioner, Anthony Carelli.
He's got twice the class you do, Pasquale.
Twice? Is that
More like 4, but.
it? You know what? You have got no class at all. I think the commissioner wants to say something. Sometimes we get caught up in people that have beef with each other, and Cadman and Timmy have had something to settle for quite some time. And that being said, I was distracted with their personal problems. And you did win the Royal Rumble, and you are the #1 contender. I can admit when I messed up. Okay, I overlooked it, I forgot, I apologize. So I am gonna make it right. And on the next show, it's going to be a triple threat for the World Heavyweight Championship between Cadman Turner, yourself, and the winner of this match coming up right now.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The stakes are set. The winner of this match will get a slot in a triple threat match against Cadman and mercenary Mike DeRossi for the Heavyweight Championship of Battle Arts Academy.
Wow, you just heard it there. Next show, a triple threat match for the heavyweight
try this again.
championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
That's the
following
outcome we were
contest
expecting,
is to
but I guess it's the
determine
outcome that
the
we got.
final spot in the triple threat match for the Battle Arts Academy
Hello,
Heavyweight Championship
Papa.
next month.
I will. Sorry, Brawler.
I like chicken parmesan actually,
It's pretty good.
with mashed potatoes. As you can see, Mike DeRossi and DePapa joining
Introducing
us
first from
live
Dublin in the People's Republic of
ringside.
Ireland, weighing in at 212 pounds, Irish Timmy O'Connor.
Wow, he just flipped in there. Pretty cool maneuver. I wish I could do that.
He's definitely been eating those Lucky Charms.
Too bad he didn't find the pot of gold.
However, you never know. There might be a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow.
Very well could be. Very well could be if he wins this match and is the second contender for the triple threat next month. So
And
I guess
his
we'll see.
opponent from Palm Beach, Ontario, by way of Hollywood, California, weighing in at 179 pounds, D-Man Daniel Parker.
Now that is a coat that I can get behind. Wowzers.
I definitely feel like the reason why DePapa is wearing sunglasses is because of D-Man's jacket.
He keeps proclaiming that he's the greatest, but
The greatest of what, though?
that is a wonderful point. The greatest of what? Well, he does have the greatest jacket.
Yeah, I definitely feel like DePapa is wearing those sunglasses because of exactly that reason. It looks like a disco ball. D-Man already jaw-jacking Timmy O'Connor. This is the main event of Battle Arts Academy here tonight. And what a matchup we have between Timmy Turner and D-Man Parker.
Timmy Turner is
Oh, sorry, no.
Really Odd Parents.
Yeah, sorry, it's Cadman Turner.
And Timmy O'Connor.
And Timmy O'Connor, yes, my bad.
Timmy Turner would be if they had a kid named it Turner. Or just Cadman in general.
Yep. Well, we'll definitely might find out next show. As you can hear, the audience is just looking on. Just looking.
As you can see, D-Man is decked out in some Canadian gear. We have Timmy O'Connor repping Ireland. I feel like this is like an Ireland versus Canada fight. Mind you, Timmy O'Connor is someone I can get behind. And D-Man kind of came out here a little bit full of himself. So being Canadian, I'm not so sure. I'm rooting for the Canadian in this one.
However, you never know. Timmy O'Connor might have the look of the Irish tonight and become the #1 contender for the heavyweight champion.
Well, he did have the championship just a few months back. So he clearly has the skills required to win the belt back.
Mike DeRosti is sitting right beside me, and just that pure glare and rage in his face is absolutely disturbing me. I can't focus.
Well, you know, as skilled as these two in the ring may be, Mike DeRosi definitely does have an undeniable strength and presence. And I feel like the crowd can really get behind him. He has such a magnetic and radiant personality, and he's a great friend of mine. We're both part of the DePapa family, and,
yes.
and I'd love to see him win that belt. I think it would be great for all of us for him to have that.
Bianca, could you please make sure Mike DeRosi does not attack me, because he's very scary.
Mike, calm down. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
Yes, Mike. The reason why you're angry is not at me. It's because you want the heavyweight championship. So please.
Don't remind him.
So please. However, back to the matchup here with D-Man and Timmy O'Connor. Right now, it's pretty even, wouldn't you say, Bianca?
You could call it even, but you can clearly see that Timmy has D-Man down on the ground, just took him over with a headlock takeover, and D-Man is trying to get up. And he's gotten himself up, so I guess it is kind of even. Oh! I saw that. Did you see that?
Yes, that was definitely under dirty tactics from D-Man, the Canadian. Wow.
And people said Canadians are nice.
Well, sorry, eh? As long as they say sorry, it's okay.
He didn't even say sorry, though.
Oh, it is on the back of his trunk, so it might not have to say it.
Okay, fair enough.
Timmy O'Connor definitely building some momentum here.
Is he going to charge him? And he does. Oh!
But D-Man just with using that experience of his, because Timmy O'Connor is definitely the rookie in this match for sure. Eh?
Yeah, definitely the rookie of the match, but you can see he is trying. He was successful with the first splash, and I suppose when he went for it again, D-Man, having a little more experience, was smart enough to realize.
Exactly. D-Man has so much more experience than Timmy O'Connor. However, Timmy O'Connor has done what D-Man hasn't, and that has captured the heavyweight championship of Battle Arts.
That is definitely true. Hopefully he can make it through this damage. D-Man just really hit his knees so hard off that post. He looks like he's in a lot of pain.
Mike DeRosi just scouting this match, because whoever wins this match will go on to face Mike DeRosi and the heavyweight champion, Big Country Cadman.
Cadman Turner, that's right. Poor Timmy.
D-Man just jaw-jacking Timmy O'Connor. However, I thought it was usually the Irish people are usually known for the jaw-jacking likes of Conor McGregor. However, it's the Canadian doing the jaw-jacking in this matchup. Just listen to the crowd here. You can definitely hear that Timmy O'Connor is the fan favorite.
And he got back up to his feet. Let's see. Oh. Roasty's looking really angry. Ask him if he's okay.
Well, isn't he your friend? How about you ask him?
You're sitting closer to him.
Do you want to swap seats?
I'm okay here. Oh, man.
Just look at that.
Timmy was a little off balance.
That was like a leg drag, wasn't it?
All I know is that Timmy didn't have enough balance to try and, do any defense there, and now he's paying for it.
Just look at D-Man working the leg and shades of Ric Flair.
What a sicko. He looks like he's very, very happy and really enjoying himself as he's causing all this pain and inflicting all this pain on poor Timmy.
However, D-Man is doing the right thing by grounding Timmy O'Connor, because Timmy O'Connor is very high flying, once he gets that momentum going, it's hard to stop the look of the Irish.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to get up onto the top of the ropes now with that leg damage. They look like pretzels.
These guys that look like in the morning when I tie my shoelaces, this is exactly what they look like right now. They're like just knotted up. Bianca, Carelli, what do you reckon Timmy O'Connor needs to do in order to pull out the victory tonight against the experienced veteran against D-Man Parker?
He's going to have to do something he has never done before, and, maybe not rely so much on his youth and his energy and his will, and maybe use a little bit more of his brain, because he really doesn't have the same amount of experience that D-Man has. And so he's going to be having to think not just one step ahead, not just 2 steps ahead, but maybe 3 steps ahead to figure out what D-Man's going to do and how he can protect himself, especially with his leg injured like this.
Also as well, just from the previous bouts Timmy O'Connor has been in against Big Country Cadman has maybe affected him in this matchup tonight, because the wear and tear of those matches has definitely might have played a factor here tonight against D-Man. You never know.
That's true. Did you just see that huge slam Timmy took to his knee? Holy.
Timmy O'Connor just looks in pure agony.
Maybe D-Man's telling the truth when he's proclaiming that he is the greatest. He is in fact doing a great job of keeping his opponent down and in agonizing pain. And I suppose that's his strategy on how he's going to win this match and become the #1 contender for next month's Triple Threat. And again, ooh.
Just look at Mike DeRosti and the Papa ringside just scouting this match, watching like eagles.
Well, that's what you have to do sometimes, analyze your opponents, especially before a big match, find their weaknesses, figure out, what they're doing wrong so you can take advantage of that and you can win. And, that's what we want to do, right? All of us at the end of the day, we just want to win.
That's a very, very true statement here, Bianca. That's very, very true. I totally agree with every single word.
Mike DeRosti agrees. See, we just get along so well. all of us in the DePop family just on the same page, and that's what really helps us propel each other to become successful. And I think next month's match is going to be.
However, Bianca, my question is: are you guys actually friends, or you just getting paid very, very well from DePapa?
We're business partners.
But D-Man Parker just working the leg, man. Oh my God.
But clearly Timmy still has some fight left, because despite all this pain, he is not giving up. And exactly why, almost like how we saw in the last match, Freedom Wallace was really, really beating down Chris Edwards. And, Chris Edwards, being the light heavyweight champion, had that fight and that spirit. And Timmy was previously the heavyweight champion, so he also has that fight, that spirit, and that drive. So let's hope. Oh, man. Right on the knee again. Ouch.
Wow. Just look at that vicious attack by D-Man to Timmy O'Connor. Wow. I feel like O'Connor might need a wheelchair after tonight, man, or need some crutches, because he looks like he's in severe pain.
Maybe a magical leprechaun with some magic dust to help him heal. Irish people have those, right? And there we go, exactly what I was talking about when I said, thinking a few steps ahead. He knew that D-Man was coming for him.
Yes, I totally agree. Do not underestimate O'Connor. O'Connor has held the heavyweight championship of Battle Arts, whereas D-Man hasn't. O'Connor, just look at those strikes. Look at that heart and determination. This might be it. Oh, D-Man just managing to kick on the count of 2.
Wasn't enough to pin him down for 3, but I'm surely glad that Timmy this time was able to have his balance and actually make that defensive kick, whereas before he couldn't get his leg up in time and was just taken down. Remember that what'd you call it, a leg tackle? Remember that one? Vicious. But he's still fighting. Look at that limp.
D-Man using that, countering that armbar with a pinfall. Wow, look at these guys. These guys are just putting everything on the line tonight here at Battle Arts Academy in the main event. These guys want it. These guys want to capture the heavyweight championship from Cadman. That could have easily been it, ladies and gentlemen, but O'Connor just showing that fighting spirit by kicking out on the count of 2.
It is truly incredible to see how much pain he just went through. The fact that he is limping and he still mustered enough inner strength to try and lay some kicks down despite how injured his legs are, and he's still kicking out. So
yes, these guys are very, very talented, and there's a reason why both of these guys are here in this match tonight, because they deserve it, because they've been busting their butts to get to this point.
I think you put it very well when you said that they want it. Clearly.
Oh, kind of just busting out an armbar, and D-Man tapping.
Holy
Ladies and gentlemen,
Wow,
here is your
just
winner
like that.
and the final
Just
entrant
like
in the triple
that.
threat match for the Battle Arts Heavyweight Championship, fighting Irish, Timmy O'Connor.
You heard it from Matthew Bradley, the #1 contender for the Battle Arts Heavyweight Championship match. Timmy O'Connor, he did it again, Bianca, he did it again.
He certainly did, and I think you were right when you said he had the luck of the Irish on his side tonight.
I totally agree. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have the main event for the next show of Battle Arts. That will be a triple threat against Mike DeRosti, Timmy O'Connor, and Big Country Cadman. Oh my God, I cannot wait.
Now that's going to be quite a matchup. If it's anything like tonight's contest, we will see some amazing athleticism and some amazing
How about one last round of
wrestling.
applause for
Next
Timmy
month.
O'Connor?
Well, Bianca, I just want to say thank you for joining me ringside here tonight.